Hey everyone, Rob John Webb here, and what I want to discuss and show you today is a brief tutorial on how to make your pads a little bit more exciting and less static. So when we use pads, obviously a lot of the time they can be quite linear and quite static, and they can be quite muddy in the mix. So we have to do a lot of cutting off the bottom end to make them, sound less bassy. But still, one simple effect you can do to make your pad stand out more in the mix and have a little bit more character and a little bit more colour and shine is to use a simple old school effect, which is the Phaser Flanger. And it's something that often is kind of overlooked and not bothered with so much, particularly for me anyway. So we spend all our time trying to find plugins elsewhere when really on our own doorstep we've got these ones built in, and pretty much every door has got a Phaser and Flanger built in, surely. So on Ableton, I've decided to just have a look at it again, revisit it, and just see what it can do. And it's particularly good for new disco and retro wave, synth wave, that kind of thing, which I'm sure they all use anyway. But nevertheless, if you're not familiar, or you don't use Phaser Flangers much, or you've not really bothered with them, then just check this out. So basically I've got a Legacy Cell VST up here, and it is the Poly 6 pad that I've got, which is the classic, that kind of sound. And it's quite aggressive. Obviously you can turn the cutoff down, you can soften it, but I don't want to soften it as such. I want to kind of make it a little bit more exciting. So all you do is go over to your audio effects in Ableton, pitch and modulation, Phaser Flanger, and what I've put in here is just the phaser feedback one, which is here. And I've turned down the rate, right? I've kept it on phaser, but I've turned down the rate because you don't want it wobbling. You want it to just go, you want it to really slowly wave across the track, and just makes it way more exciting and has more movement. And now it sounds like this. A slow phaser on that. It's just beautiful, just a really beautiful effect. So when you put it into context with, so if I was to turn it up and solo what I've just done, turn the rate up, and it just, obviously it gets faster and faster when you turn it up. That's what it does. Just turn it right down. It just gives it that proper trippy feeling. Same with the flanger, if you want it to be a bit harsher. So yeah, that in itself is just, makes the pad just come alive a lot more. And then the next up, then you've got a guitar. So same thing, funky guitar. And what I've done is I put a flanger on this, and the rate is at 1.3 though on this, so it gives it a little bit of wobble. And then put the pads on. And put some beats on. And a bass. And there you go. Just a simple little effect. If I quickly take off the Phaser Flanger and the one on the guitar, this is what we've got. It's just really flat, and it's just it doesn't it doesn't move. But stick it on and it gives the track an instant lift and a different kind of texture. So there you go. Explore the Phaser Flanger, and don't overlook the plugins that you've already got. Thanks for watching. Any likes and subscribes, just hit the button below, if you want to join up and listen to my tutorials, then by all means do so. Also, don't forget to go to waxadis.com for loads of free sample packs, loads of free tutorials, and also check out the one-to-one mentoring that I do. Thank you very much, and goodbye.